Hey everyone, REUPLOAD here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Previously, I went through this for a little while, managed to beat it within a day, and, I mean, it was fine. It was definitely a lot different from the fishing I was expecting it to be. Not a complaint, but anyhow. You know, maybe I should get these out of the way. Free Primo Gems, right?
I'm going in.
Yeah.
Let my name echo in song. Hey, come on out. You're toast. Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Oh, okay, well. I guess I'll take it. Okay, hold on, I got something in my eye here. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. And then I will go with Riceley's, who I've only used a few times, but oh well. Oh hey, Zhongling and Bennett as well.
It's my lucky day. How's this? Don't run away now. Finally,
Sure you can!
Everybody stand back.
let's begin. Stay cool and face your guilt.
Okay, who's next?
Enhanced animal module 75. You're toast.
Get a little chilly.
There we have that. I don't like you. Well, might as well try to get some of these. I know the stuff for Charlotte can be a pain to get sometimes, so I mean, why not?
Rain outlines your face. Smile.
Frost is coming.
Spinning in circles!
Commencing cleanup.
Well, Freminate at least works a little better than I remember.
Smile. Go, Barbara, go.
Yes, go, Barbara, go.
Come on, we can do it. How rude. Breaking news. Ring cutter. Say cheese. La 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 la.
Dead reckoning. Pair.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Hard-hitting exclusive.
Paparazzi!
I'll protect.
Well. Well, I mean, I know you'll protect us, Barbara.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Breaking news! Smile! Witness the power of Gugwa! Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin.
Hey there, ninja. Oh, come on.
Truth bomb! Hold that pose!
Or at least it's Truth Bomb and not the other thing that Tom Jones sings about.
Going under.
Oh, come on.
Ring cutter! Say cheese!
Oh, great. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, I'll take those. I have never used Chung Yun before, so I know nothing. Or have I? I could have sworn I used him like maybe once, but I don't remember anything about it. Sure. Oh, okay, well.
Nice and spicy!
Okay, he also does spinning in circles.
Submit for judgment. But how?
You know, I'm pretty sure his character trial did not use these guys. You know, considering these guys did not exist when he was in the game first introduced.
You're toast! Let me weave you a verse.
Very flame. Attack. Forward, my blade. From whence you came.
I'll take that. And screw you. I'll probably still need to do his anyway, just to get the Wolfhook berries. Okay. Right. Okay, well, in the meantime, we have to do this event, which I do remember the first incarnation of this, and in fact, I had a lot of fun with the first incarnation of this. Oh, good thing I'm already in Fontaine. Yeah, at least back then it was basically just kind of making a bunch of short films that in some cases even felt like commercials. Oh, it's Xavier. Long time no see, Xavier. Hello, my gallant film producer friend. How you been recently? How you've been recently? Okay, you can't just answer a question with another question. And the same question at that. It's like, are you trying to be like Joey from Friends and then be like, hey, how you've been doing recently? As you stare at him with these eyes that are as big as dinner plates. And the blinking she does to remind us that she's alive. Same as always, working for the Adventurers Guild. With a little bit of saving the world on the side. Yes. So, I guess... Are you a big fan of cheap thrills, then? Well, how about cheap thrills? You don't even know what the ending is? Well, man. Then you really are lost. And it looks like he sort of said the secret word. But luckily for you, I cannot play the Cascada song because I am streaming. But technically, I guess I could play from my phone, but then I also don't want the stream to get a little spotty. Sounds like everything's going smoothly. Huh. Do you need any help? Oh. What? Oh. Commercials? Because of commercialism! Huh. Maybe it is going to be kind of like the first event, or maybe it's going to be something totally different. And throw me in for a loop. Some give contradictory suggestions, while others are befuddling unreasonable. Huh. That bears quite the resemblance to something that I've experienced. That sounds rough. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, there's always a price for trying to create the stories you want. Don't I know it? Like, I've been trying to get a story that I've wanted told to actually get out there for, I don't know how many... No, what am I saying? I do know how many years. It's been almost a little over 4 years at this point. What? What is it? Well, it's been a time and a half. Well, I mean, the one that we made for Estelle felt like a commercial. I remember that one very well. But I guess one of the ones that involved Navia, that one did feel like a short film. So all this is post-production and editing? If you need creative spice, you've come to the right person. Because my eyes see everything. Well, if you say so. Yeah, I know. Commercials are meant to be interesting. In fact, it's like, what a world we live in where there are commercial compilations on YouTube, and there are people who are literally looking for these, trying to find old commercials and be like, man, I miss these things. And to this day, there's still like a few commercials I wish I can find, but no one seems to remember them. So it's like, yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from with that. Okay, let's see. Following the synopsis, select appropriate assets for each shot. Then compile them into a complete sequence and finish editing. By editing line with the synopsis, you can earn rave reviews. Critics are raving. Ebert and Robert give it 2 thumbs up. Hello. Once you've received a rave review, you'll no longer be restricted by the script limitations, enabling you to decide the total number of assets you use and experiment freely by creating final cuts of different lengths. Each asset can be used a maximum of 3 times for the same script. View the assets overview to browse all the available assets and their corresponding lines. Holy crap, it's Noelle! You can save the final cut after editing. The first cut you complete will be set to share by default. You can see final cuts shared by your friends in the editing records. Oh, okay. So I can see what sort of crazy stuff they've come up with. Alright, sure. A vital choice. An alchemical potion. Advertising commission from the Knights of Favonius. Potions. Potion Master, I'm going into battle. I need your best potions. The client hopes to focus their marketing on the importance of choosing the right potion. My potions are best fit for a beast, let alone a man. Okay, and action! Alright, let me see. Synopsis. Showcase Sucrose's concerns about the effectiveness of the ordinary potions, but at Noelle's insistence, she chooses them all the same. However, when faced with hilichurls, the potions prove unsatisfactory, failing to improve Noelle's terrible state and causing her to perform poorly. I was up too late studying. What? Deja vu, I've been in this place before, higher in the streets, and I'm off to go. Nuh-uh, girlfriend. Yes, that's totally a thing that Noelle would say. Give me the best potion you've got. Okay, we all know I can't do Noelle's voice. That belongs to Laura Faye Smith. Get your mojo back today. Okay, well... Okay, there we go. That actually helps a little bit. Okay, so these are going to be the first 4 shots. Oh, pff. Okay, I can choose them. Like, yes, clearly. I want a commercial that's nothing but this shot for like 30 seconds. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait. Ah, what am I doing? Okay, let me see here. Timaeus appears and explains that this is quite a common situation, suggesting that people select their potion carefully. So, let's see. I guess so. Same situation as before, but in the face of Sucrose's concerns, Noelle reselects the best potions. This time Noelle performs well when fighting the Hilly Churl, so... And... Oh wait, hold on. Conclusion, recommending that everyone opts for Favonian-based potions. And action! But I don't like seeing Noelle sad. Hey, wait a minute, hold on. No, go back. Please, stop. Can I not stop? Okay, I guess I can't. I could have sworn I chose differently. Okay, not even pressing the start button helps. Well, okay, I guess it worked. Let me just see. Hold on. Okay, let's... Oh. Oh man, I guess I did kind of mess it up a little bit. Yeah, wait, God. Jeez. I did mess that up. Yeah, that was a little weird. It could be you. Okay, actually, you know what? I think you would have to swap them around. I know, I guess it's the editor in me. Oh, ah, no. Okay. It's like by now, well, I may not upload videos so much as I used to these days, but I still am a stickler for good editing. That, and there's also the fact that I did study marketing for a while, so... There we go. Deja vu, because I've been in this place before. Except no substitutes. Noelle looking smug, though. From what I remember with the first version of this event, I think this one is a little more... Okay, yeah, set to display. What was I going to say? This one seems a little more lenient and a little easier to go with. The first incarnation, I think, was a little more, like, persnickety, so to say. One mean, where life tastes better. And come to think of it, I have them all... They're all accessible to me, so... Maybe I can do this all in the stream. An advertising commission from One Mean Restaurant. The client hopes to emphasize the restaurant's quality food, reasonable price, and lively atmosphere. Oh yeah, it's definitely very lively when Shenha's there. The copy was written by an unnamed Liyue poet. Let me see. To be honest, this one caused me a bit of a headache at first. I don't know anything about Liyue cuisine. But as luck would have it, I ran into a kind-hearted Liyue poet who helped me pen a very catchy script. Now, my friend, might I trouble you to edit this one to match the logic of the script? Though I must say, our good poet didn't seem too set in her ways. I'm sure she wouldn't begrudge you a little editorial freedom. Was it Tao? Anyway, the decision is yours, blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh my god, Shenhai is there! Open global greeting customers out front, followed by Chef Mao's sales pitch, which promotes One Min Restaurant's location, mouth-wateringly delicious dishes, and excellent service standards. Okay. Zhongling looks so happy. Okay, not that one. Hold on, let's see. Focus on Shenha's poetry. Oh, You know, oh, well, Hu Tao's right there. But I was like, I did not know that Shenhe did poetry. Open the scene with Zhongling's part of the pitch, emphasizing Wan Min's fresh flavors and... Okay. So we're not going to have her here, then. Okay. Chef Mao's sales pitch. Mouth-wateringly delicious dishes and excellent service standards. Ah! Okay, what? Okay, so I'm guessing these are all part of her thing. Oh, okay, so that's where that comes in. Huh. Oh, wait. Okay, out front. Okay, maybe this one, and then this one. Wait a minute. Ah, jeez. Jeez. Okay, well, I know we're not going to use those yet. Okay, now it's about prices. This is confusing. Well, confusing to me. Okay, well, either way, we're not going to touch on Zhongling's pitch yet. Okay, I'm just going to put that there. Focus on Shenhe's poetry to emphasize. Aw, she's smiling. Wait, hold on. Okay, maybe. Oh, there's the diverse menu. Oops. Okay. I guess I put that a little too soon. Duh, I didn't put this one. Okay, and action!
Treating friends and family? Look no further than One Mean Restaurant. Our renowned chefs bring you the very best with every bite. And our waiting staff love to provide service with a smile.
And unfortunately, no voice for Shenhe, because, you know.
Hungry for change? Discover new flavors at One Mean Restaurant. Our diverse menu is sure to have a dish with your name on it. Why settle for less when you could be feasting like an adeptus? One Mean, where life tastes better. Loba! Not again!
I should note that in the first incarnation of this event, there were no voices. So I was kind of, with the Noelle one, like yeah, I wasn't expecting any voice acting, but yeah, when Chef Mao was talking, I was like, what? Yeah, I was kind of thrown off guard there. So I just stayed quiet until, yeah, Shenhe came up and there was no voicing and I could talk again. Marvelous! Okay, yeah, I think that one is probably like, I got that one out the gate pretty nicely. Oh, goody! So those count towards my commissions too. Okay. I'll take that, and I'll take that. Oh my... Oh, but we're not gonna have Ito's voicing. Ah, oh well. An advertising commission from Genius Invocation TCG, aka Children's Card Games. The client hopes to promote a new deck. Okay, let's see. Next commission is from Inazuma, the land where we first met. Oh, right, I think so. Well, okay, no, we've met Xavier like a few times in the story. I just don't remember the specifics of every one of them. But anyway, looking back, if it wasn't for you and the Nation of Eternity, I'd never fallen down the filmmaking rabbit hole. Thinking about it brings back so many memories. Apologies for going off topic. The client wishes us to advertise a new Genius Invocation TCG deck by focusing on the joyful atmosphere when a handful of friends get together. Creating such an atmosphere shouldn't pose a problem for you. Anyway, just like before, if you have any other ideas, feel free to let me know. Okay. Open with the Arataki Ito handing out an allowance to the members of the Arataki gang, followed by a scene where they discuss how to spend it. Okay. Oh, well. Maybe that one. Okay, I guess there we go. Handing out the allowance. And then, okay, they start talking about how to spend it. After listening, he appears somewhat displeased. but the rest of the gang does not notice, happily working out how to use the allowance. Yeah, it is interesting, and I mean, like I said, considering I love video editing to begin with, like, I do kind of have fun with this. Let me see. Okay, I need something in the middle. How many are there? There's 12. Okay, there's exactly 12 here. Well, in that case, let me actually... Okay, let me see. Okay, I guess that'll be the last one. Wait. Oh, she's right here. Okay, my mistake. I was like, yeah, why don't I see her? It's like, yeah, because she's right there. Okay, let's see. Okay, well. No, not that one. And then that one. Okay. So each picture's used once. So, okay, well, here goes nothing. And action!
Whoa, I could buy my favorite novel. Maybe I should save it up.
Tri-flavored skewers, anyone?
And yeah, Ito has no voice.
Boss? I'm gonna do that. Thanks, boss.
And neither does Shinobu. Ha ha. Okay, let's see. Well, hopefully the next Beetle Brawl event is actually a little more interesting, because I'm just saying. I mean, the robot beetles were fun, but it kind of felt like very, very, like there could have been more to it. Okay, next one. Oh my God, it's Farazan. A public service announcement commission from the academia. The client hopes to warn new students to be careful when choosing their future academic focus. Yes, because, you know, if you choose a major in college, then if you're not careful, well, you know, it's not an attempt to get more students enrolled. Okay, whatever you say. Okay, your next submission is, how should I put it? It's a public service announcement, definitely not an advertisement for new students. Clearly it's not. Purpose is to warn students to be careful when choosing an academic focus. Keep in mind and try not to get distracted by a certain lead actor. You mean Farazan? Naturally, you can explore other creative directions as long as you manage to leave a lasting impression on the students who watch it. As another actor said to me, sometimes to cut is to create. Yes. Okay, let's see. Open with a scene where Farazan is collecting her thoughts by her desk. This is followed by a messenger arriving with letters from students. Farazan eagerly receiving the letters. Okay. Okay. It's good to have focus. She's getting ready to punch somebody. I like Farazan. First two letters politely decline her mentorship proposals. Oh, wow. She's getting rejected. What the? Kale, how could you? Okay, well. Let me see, second one. Okay, I can barely tell who that is. She opens a reply. Oh, wait, no, hold on. This is from Kale. Okay, in that case... Okay, so those are the first two. Feeling dejected by the repeated mention of the word focus. Eight to 10. Farazan's initial irritation gradually turns to acceptance as she reflects what it's a good thing for young people to have focus of their own. Conclusion. Advising everyone to carefully weigh up on their options. Okay, I think that should work. Well, I think Sino is supposed to be voiced, so we'll see that. Grumpy.
Madam Farazan, letters from the students.
I like it when she smiles.
Sorry, Madam Farazan. While I'm very interested in mechanisms and ancient texts, I'm stretched thin as it is. I need to focus on my other classes.
Thank you for your invitation, Madam Farazan. I've given this a lot of thought, and in the end, I think I'm gonna focus on Kasharawar.
Oh, I guess Kale isn't voiced either.
Hey folks, don't place all your yolks in the same punnet. Broaden your horizons today and find a new locus for your focus.
Ah! Damn it, Sino. Then again, should I have expected less from him? Okay, so I got that. Okay, good, I don't have to do my commissions anymore. But I do need to claim them. Okay, let's see. Okay, the last one. A recruitment commission from the tabletop troupe. The client hopes to recreate an exciting professional tabletop adventure to attract more people to join their club. Do I remember this? I don't know. Well, maybe I'll see if I do when I look at these clips. Our final commission. Let's see. Client wants us to attract more hobbyists to their club by showcasing an exciting and well-run tabletop adventure. For an editorial expert such as myself, a commission like this should be child's play. You know the drill by now. As long as you complete the basic requirements, you're free to work with your creative magic. That said, the cast seems a bit overqualified for the hobby club recruitment ad. A champion duelist. Oh. The president of Spina de Rosula. A world-famous magical duo, and even Lady Farina herself. Okay, yeah, I think so. I must admit, I was quite nervous after I found out who we'd be working with. You don't think this tabletop troupe is a cover for some sort of secret society, do you? At this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe there's a deeper meaning behind it all. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let me see. The scene revolves around members of the tabletop troupe taking part in activity together, guided by their game master, Clorinde. Wow, Clorinde is the game master? Huh. They encounter a merchant, a stern-shield crab blocking their path, and a crow Regisvine guarding some treasure, in that order. Nave, who is playing an adventure, will attempt to use persuasion in each encounter. Let me see here. Okay, no, that's probably the end. Okay, here is Clorinde, the game master. Okay. They encounter a merchant. Can I use persuasion on her? That just sounds so weird out of context. Like, imagine you just see someone randomly point to a woman who's trying to look all whatever the hell she's doing, and then you see this person point, can I use persuasion on her? Like, it's like you're asking to use persuasion on a woman who's looking at you with goo eyes while trying to do whatever the hell she's doing. Like, I don't know. Okay, well. Okay, well, I guess I already know that's supposed to be the end there. Yeah, I know, it's like, just take this out of context. Yeah, it's like, can I use persuasion on her? Like, no, you can't. Okay, let's see. Speak with plants. Okay, no. Let's see. What? Oh my god, it gets worse. Can I use persuasion on it? Like, Oh my god, wait. She wants to use persuasion on everything! Okay, no, actually... No, I had it right the first time. Yeah, they do. Just wait until you meet a certain Aranara in Sumeru. I won't say what it is right now though, but okay, well. Great. Let me see. A merchant. Yeah, like I do like little events like this where, you know, you can kind of laugh and, you know, enjoy yourself. They encounter a merchant, a stern shield crab, and a cryo regisvine. Wait, oops. I did. Okay, maybe that's what happened the first time. So, okay, merchant, crab, and let's see, and the regisvine. Hold on. Okay, not that one. Oh, wait. Okay, this goes. Then this one. Then this one. And then this one. After Farina questions the idea of using persuasion... Okay, let's see. Farina... Okay, well... Amberly Connors is her own woman, so does that mean I'll be able to see... or I'll get to hear her? Let me see here. After Farina questions the idea, Navia responds by showing that she now has the speak with plants ability. Okay. A natural 20. And then... there it is. One after the other, Linny and Lynette recite slogans for the tabletop troupe. And then... there we go. Okay, let's see. And action! Okay, Clarence has no voice. Neither does Navia.
Wait. Surely you can't use persuasion on plants.
Okay, yes. Thank you. Yay.
Get together with your friends. Adventure awaits.
Okay, so I guess Damon Mills can work, but Annalise Quinones cannot. And like I said, Amberly Connors is independent. She has her own studio, so she can do whatever she wants, and for that I say you go, girl. Beautiful woman with beautiful voice. Yeah. No, really, like, apparently she does some modeling on the side, and I'm like, oh, okay. Was not ready for some of that. Especially was not ready to hear, like, some of her more alluring voices she does for characters. Farina kind of borders on that a little bit. Okay, well. But of course, as I say, the voice that she has for Focalors, oh boy. Like, I would give anything to be able to hear that voice again. Like, please, just talk in that voice all day and all night. And okay, well, anyway, I just really like the voice Amber Lee Connors gives to Focalors. Farina's is also, like, I love how expressive she is as Farina too. So let me see. Oh, there is an afterword. Yes, my eyes are here. Call me the great editor, good sir. That's the commercial outro to you, my friend. Jesse, this is boring. I hate this filming thing. You're right, we don't get a lot of chances to meet. Like I said, I know we've met a few times, at least once, but yeah, I guess we don't. Well, okay, no, the first incarnation of this had to have been last year, because one of those was literally with Navia, who was introduced, like, last year, so it had to have been. Sometime last year, anyway. Thrilling tales of your travels every time we meet. There's a secret word again. Come on, I'm not that incorrigible, am I? Lumine, you're a war criminal in at least 5 nations. I'll swing by to see you more often. What the... I will. I mean, we're already in Fontaine, so why not? Well, if we go to the Wanmin restaurant, there's the lady next door who sells cheap and tasty chop suey! And he's gone. He vanished from existence. Oh, no, not that. Okay, so now let me go ahead and claim my reward stuff. Hello, robot.
Thank you for Add Astro.
Okay. $124. Okay, I cannot make any useless wishes. Time is 151. Yes, clearly that's how you read time. No, it's 151 my time. I'm sorry. I'm busy thinking of, yeah, the number of wishes I have. Okay, so then... Okay, I don't have to do those anymore. Okay, no, there's that, there's that. Oh yeah, I still have to do that. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. What are you saying? You have to excuse me. YouTube does not work all that great on my iPod. For one of your... I noticed you have a perfect loop of Denzel, the beast is you and me. Did you make it or find it? I don't know what that is. Is it a song? And... well... thing is, a lot of the music we use in our mods come from a place called Amacha Music. And a majority of those songs have names in Japanese, so I'm kind of embarrassed to admit I don't even know what some of them mean. Like, one of my favorite songs to use is Zanto, which is basically the song that we use whenever things are going bad. It also happens to be used in Mad Father and in a lot of Sharon games. As far as this track you're talking about with me, I'm not sure. I literally don't even know if that's the track. Because, yeah, let's see here. It's a song. Okay. Shadow Time Rewind. If we're talking Shadow Time Rewind, that was from Amacha Music. If, for example, we were talking about something like Akane's birthday and a few of the odd mods that we released in 2023, that was a song from Robert Musinger. So otherwise, yeah, that song specifically in like the intro for Shadow Time Rewind, as well as during Kodo Episode 1 and Forlorn Heart Chapter 1. God, I do not remember the name of that song right now, but I do know that it came off of Amacha Music.
Taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one
Eventually,
at all.
well, at first it was the Robert Musinger song until we swapped it out in favor of that track that is the current use for the Black Rose Akane host segments. You will give me an egg. Oh, hello. Okay, I guess Zhao does not have voice lines here. Are you here to see Pervasis as well? Well, I guess they don't necessarily need to have voices here for this, but I guess it's just a random off quest of sorts. Yes, that is literally what my eyes do. They see things. The eggs are still missing. Perhaps this place has been forgotten. Okay, let me see here. Oh, I see. Okay, well, actually, tell you what. Since you've given me the name of both the song and the contributing artist, let me actually listen to it real quick. Okay, so Denzel Washington. Okay, no, not Denzel Washington. Say Denzel. Oh my, jeez, no. The Beast. Admittedly, like, I have, well, okay, the last time I played MAS was back in February for Valentine's Day, but now that you mention it, it probably, yeah, I think it would work for MAS. Okay, Denzel the Beast. Okay, so let me see, I'm just going to mute myself and then give it a listen. Holy crap, you're right. This is the song. Like, it's perfect. Like, it's almost a perfect match. I say almost only because I'm not, like, I can't listen to the whole thing right now since it's like 2 minutes and 50 seconds, but huh. That is so crazy. Well, at least according to Nightmare Ninja, who was the one that, like, introduced that song to me in the first place, he told me it came from Amacha Music. But, yeah, so then, yeah, we have, this is pretty much an exact match. Okay, well, let me see. Oh, I guess that's my dog Joey there. Okay, well. Huh. Well, the way we have it coded in Shadow Time Rewind, we don't really have it, like, on a perfect loop. We just let it play naturally. In fact, there was an issue in Forlorn Heart Chapter 1 where it was looping incorrectly, ironically. So we went back over and I was even here like, okay, yeah, let's tweak this a little bit, and essentially I just suggested let's have all the tracks run naturally and not force them to loop at any point. So yeah, that's just the weirdest thing though, because the one we came up with, the one that we have came from Amacha Music. So I'm wondering, like, yeah. And from what you're describing, it almost sounds similar to kind of an issue we had with the first release of Forlorn Heart Chapter 1. Because sometimes it would fade and then it would abruptly start at a random point. But like I said, we went back and we fixed it, especially with the latest release of that mod. And we used that as the thing with... Okay, yeah, because when you mentioned that name to me, I was here like, I've never heard of this person. That's the strangest thing. Yeah, like, huh. I don't know then. But yeah, like, the really weird part of it all is just the fact that the one we have, it came from a place called Amancha Music. And like that's where we get like almost 70% of our songs for the mods. It's either from something like Amancha Music, the Presence of Music, independent artists who allow usage of their songs like Darren Curtis. And in very few instances we have actually had like someone within the community produce songs. Oh, okay. Okay, so then not entirely like what we were experiencing with that. That's interesting. And I'm assuming that the track you have, you're just putting it into MAS. Like, naturally. It's obviously, like, you're not coding it in by hand and, you know, like you would with an actual mod. That is kind of weird. Okay, yeah, so custom BGM. Well, let me see. Okay, well, I guess this technically isn't the first time I've done this, but I'm gonna leave the stream there and head over to my computer. And hope that my computer turns on. Okay, yes. Okay. I'm actually going to take a look and see, because I do have the track listing for some of our mods here. I just have to remember where the heck some of these are. Let me see here. Okay. So I found what we have here. And so the song we have, it isn't called You and Me. I don't think I can even pronounce this, so I'm just gonna put the name in here. Let me see, Ameno Koi Beat Totachi. That's literally the name of the song that we have that plays for Akane's Lounge. And well, I mean, I could do that, especially because there was someone who was actually doing that without even like consulting us, and like they were even improperly linking people to the wrong version of Night Nurse. Like, I could try doing that. In fact, I have thought about doing that, but I was even here like, would anyone want that? So, well, well, for sure I know you want that then. I could try doing something like that in the future. I mean, obviously, I do have all the files for all our mods, including the music files. So, like, yeah, I could very easily do that. I should also mention we do have a YouTube channel for Team Trader, so that may also be something to consider as well to well, okay, not host, but create the videos and then put it there. Well, like I said, I went to Amacha Music, and Ameno Koi Bitotachi is the name of the song that we got. And we have it playing for Akane's Lounge ever since Yuri and Kodo episode 1, and then we did it for Forlorn Heart, chapter 1, Shatter Time Rewind. I don't remember what other ones we had it for. Let's see. Yeah, actually, I think right now those are the only two. Wait. Okay, well. Never mind. It wasn't Nightmare Ninja who introduced me to this song. It was the coder we had before him. But it looks like I forgot. And ironically, that person sent it to me on March 14th of 2023. How lovely. But, okay. Yeah, that's... like, yeah, I know you were the one that sent it to me, and... like, I was even here asking you, like, what song is this? I need to know what song you're using for this. And then you said, okay, it's this one, and then I'm like, okay. And, well... I just typed it up, I looked it up within our thing here, and yeah, that person who shall not be named, he sent it to me 2 years ago, and his exact words were, "Hey Shadow, whenever you can, let me know if you think this one could work better for Akane's Lounge or the original one that I had," in that case being that sort of jazzy track from Robert Moonsugar. So... also, for some reason, he's talking about some other song called Dusty Bliss. Which... I don't know what that one was, but... Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so... I have no idea where Darren LeBase comes into the picture, but... Okay, I think I have another way to look at this. Let me compare with one of our videos here. Okay, so if I'm looking at Forlorn Heart Director's Cut, yeah, you see, that's where we got it from. Well, okay, well, if you're talking about like on YouTube, then that might be it, but we got it from Amacha Music, though. And, well, let me see. If I look at this here... Oops. I'm just trying to see. You found the original. Okay. So then what's the verdict? Yeah, well, meanwhile, I'm just looking at my videos for, like, Forlorn Heart. And, well, like, I have copyright. Well, there's not copyright for that song here. And, oh, no, wait. Let me see. Okay, if I'm looking at Shattered Time, no, that's not even it. Apparently it's building up to my Virgin Boy OST. What in the world? Okay, I'm gonna imagine, since Amacha Music has, like, songs that you can use so long as you credit everyone, I imagine that that game might be like another product someone used. Like I said, because one of the songs that we used in Forlorn Heart, as another member of my team said it was used in another game, and he actually, like, advised me to not use it, but then, well, like I said, Sharon games like Mikoto Nikki and Yonderella use a lot of the same songs, so, like, yeah. So, technically speaking, like, so long as you give proper credit where, you know, it should be. Like, I mean, you could use the songs from Amacha Music. Okay. And, well, huh. That's interesting. And then, well, okay, if I look at this again, this Denzel LaBeouf's video that I was looking at, that was 2 months ago. That is very strange. What? Let's go. Paimon, go to sleep. Okay, well, I mean, like I was mentioning, though, I mean, if we count, like, the Sharon games, Mikoto Nikki, I think, came out in, like, God, I want to say 2012, so, I mean, Amacha Music, if we take it at that value, Amacha Music existed at least, like, 5 years before DDLC was even released. And that's if I remember right, because I honestly don't remember when Mikoto Nikki was released. And even then, I'm thinking of the English translation for it. I could be wrong completely. And the original Japanese version probably came out earlier than that. Maybe by another year, maybe by another few months, who knows. Okay, you see? And that's where we got that from. I sort of remember you. Oh, it's the guy. Star Snatcher. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I know. Like, I don't know what that other video has to do with it, but yeah. That's where we got it from. Like, Nightmare Ninja found that song, and our coder before him found that song from Amacha Music. Paimon, do you really think that he was going to vandalize the statue? Then what were you planning to do? Oh, well, what do you know? Let's speak further at the temple. Yes, he needs to go be by himself and be edgy. But yeah, like, that is interesting, but yeah, that is where the song came from, at least when we've used it. That's where we got it from. But I mean, yeah, if people do want like a sort of quote-unquote official OST for some of the mods, I mean, I can arrange that. I would just have to sit down and like actually kind of sort through the songs myself and just, you know. Otherwise, like, I mean, I still have them all, like, on my computer, and it'd just be a matter of, okay, what song was what? Oh, okay. And like I said, there was a guy who was doing some of the mods, but like I said, he was incorrectly linking to the wrong version of Night Nurse with his videos. And he was also miscrediting the creator of Night Nurse, which, well, that's a whole other thing that I don't want to get into. Because, well, I was the creator of Night Nurse. I'm the lead writer and the lead developer of Team Trader, so, I mean... But, anyway... Scam countermeasures. Huh. How long is this going to go on for? I know. The funny thing is we never even got to see his face in that story, and now we do. Sounds kind of genuine. That said, you've tried to fool us before. My eyes never forget. It's like I said, they're as big as dinner plates. They see everything. Even when they're blinking, they see things. Well, yes, you did, but you could always be like, crossies. Okay, I will then. So, what do I do now? Do I just leave him? Yeah, it looks like... So, then what? Do I just... Okay. You know, come to think of it, Ninja and I haven't been on there in a while. At least not since we were doing stuff for Shadow Time Rewind.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
I might have to look at the website later then. In the meantime, I have no idea what the heck I'm supposed to do for this guy. Yeah, it doesn't. It almost makes me afraid of, like... Oh, okay. Because, yeah, I was almost here, like... Well, I was initially afraid that something happened to Presence of Music, which is another place where we go for music. And, yeah... Because, I mean, for those who don't know, like, I kind of went through, like, a lot of my, like, high school and, like, college, like, very early college years, you know, enjoying, like, RPG Maker horror games, so that kind of influenced, like, my approach to certain DDLC mods. As such... a lot of the music always set the mood for it. Especially like Mad Father, The Witch's House, and of course almost everything by Sharon. Really not looking forward to any of these, just because they take freaking ever. Okay, well, I'll just use a key there. Yeah, I have no idea. Like I said, I'm telling you, we didn't do anything. Like, even after Ninja and I reviewed it, I was even here like, yeah, let's not have it loop at any specific point, and let's just have it, like, go naturally. I forget how many Babs had. Oh. Jeez. What should I go for? I'm probably not gonna... Oh no, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to... Okay, well, if I think about it... The only other way that could have happened would have been if he edited the video in such a way where it ended up like being an almost perfect loop. I don't know though. Like, I would have to actually watch that well, either one of those videos myself for that. Because I mean, at least like in my videos where I did the dev commentary, there is that fade out. And then there's like a brief sort of like few seconds where the song stops and then it starts back up again. I know what. Ending rewards. Ah, I see. Oops. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is like his editing. If he was able to time it just right. Otherwise, like, yeah, with like my own videos, like it kind of does exactly what I said, where it plays for about the 2 minute 50 seconds, it fades out, there's a brief lapse, and oh. Wait, is he going... Oh. Yeah, who knows? Oh, I see. And then, well, like, compared to my dev commentary where I'm talking, that obviously takes more time, so...
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
You were expecting me?
Oh, great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise.
What?
I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here.
What do you mean?
This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
What's happened? What happened?
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail.
The right person to help with what?
I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest.
So you thought of me? I don't think I'm up to this task. Well, I'm pretty sure this is exactly what she doesn't want to hear. It's like, wow, the sexiest woman in Liyue was thinking of me. I don't know how to feel about that.
Yes, you were the person who came to mind. We may not have spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you.
I'll just say right now that I can't really go into it too much, but I have very mixed feelings about this bond we share. I played that original demo back in 2020. Most people don't really seem to be aware of that. I know I'm not as much of a big YouTuber as Kane or even AfroZero, but I did used to play mods at some point. But I don't know if I am going to play it myself, so I've been kind of ignoring most of Kane's videos. With the exception of like maybe the second video, because I was kind of wondering to see like how certain aspects of the mod during that second day were handled. But like, that mod was actually one of the ones that inspired me to get into mod making. But like I said, I'll just say I have my personal reasons. Well, like I said, I've kind of been there since the beginning, and like I said, I know that I'm kind of a nobody compared to Kane. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of don't play DDLC mods anymore, because, well, frankly, no one really seems interested in even my dev commentaries. Like, no one really seems interested in what I have to say.
To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested. As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
So it's like you summoned me.
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative.
This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you, but the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed.
How tedious are we talking? If I have what it takes, I'll do it.
I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing. All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Let's see. I kind of hopped into the modding scene like near the end of 2018. Kinda, sort of. Like, as I've told people in the past, that like the first mod that I ever played for YouTube was the Purist mod. And then Monica After Story afterwards in 2019. So, like, yeah. Those videos for the Purist mod are well over 5 years old. Well, no, they're going to be 5 years old. So, yeah, like, I was around for a while playing DDLC mods, but then, like, yeah. Considering, like, yeah, no one really seemed all that interested in watching me play mods anymore. Even mods that I've written, I just kind of, well... Okay, I'll give it a try.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly.
Will you?
The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any other requests she may have.
What? That's, wow. Why can't you do it yourself?
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position, and I will fully respect your judgment.
Okay.
All right. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Okay, can we please stop talking about DDLC mods right now? I'm sorry, but it's just a really touchy subject for me. It makes me kind of like I don't want to talk about it right now. Just a lot of bad memories, please. Just please.
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
Okay, where the hell am I going? Yeah, you keep doing whatever you're doing. You're doing a fantastic job. Sweeping nothing. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but like I said, I just do not want to go into it right now. The only thing I can say is, like, I don't really look too much at mod making as I used to back when I first started out in 2020. Yep, pretty much.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture.
What's the big picture?
As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries.
Okay.
For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her perfume.
Okay. Your eyes are really sparkling right now. I mean, she has the job of dressing Lady Ningguang, aka one of the most beautiful women in Liyue. So, I mean, I'm just saying, are you in a trance or...
You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Okay, because I think you're getting really worked up about, well, you know, picking out clothes for her and dressing her. Like, do I want to know what you pick out for her and how much time you spend doing... Yeah.
Bai Shi has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands, and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary.
Yes, I can tell she's very passionate about her work. And you weren't in here when I arrived. You just popped out of nowhere.
I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Well, not gonna lie, but the whole idea of me picking out what you wear and dressing you is... Ugh.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details.
Yeah, and hopefully you won't put me on the spot like that.
Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties.
It's just basic routine stuff. It'll be fine. I get the feeling it's not going to be fine, because it's not going to be daily routine stuff that's just basic.
All in a day's work for the traveler, hmm? Great. Then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties.
Really? That easy?
Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and...
133?
Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point.
I may have to do that.
First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds.
So we're gonna go see the grumpy Kuching.
Right after that, there's...
Hold up, do I really have to understand Ningguang's work in all this detail just to organize her schedule?
Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that.
See, I told you, it's not going to be basic.
You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise.
Yeah, like if it takes you like 12 minutes to get from one place to the other.
Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan.
Like if there's someone doing work on the road, and you need to take a detour. I hate when that happens.
I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
She's not gonna keep going on like this, is she? No, I think I'm good. Actually, I didn't understand any of it. Let's set myself up for failure. I was initially trying to see if I could do good, but I'm probably gonna set myself up for failure.
Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule.
No need. I think I know how to approach it now.
Already? Wow. You're a fast learner. Very good. This will be much more efficient.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow.
I'll do my best. And I won't.
I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing. If anything else is unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
Okay, well... a lot of things are going to be unclear.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
Well, it already sounds like she's about to take off. Alright, time to make a serious effort. Alright, time to avoid anything too complicated. Okay, let's see. Eat, wash up, change, get ready to go out. Meet businesswoman Liu Xiao at the Tulip Pavilion, eat lunch. Meet 3 informants and exchange information. Go to Yuhui Pavilion for conference. Light meal. Negotiate any outstanding matters from the conference. Return to the Jade Chamber. Okay.
Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency, and produced a rigorous and well-structured schedule. You've clearly considered it from every angle.
I did?
Excellent work. You've got quite a knack for this.
Too kind. My brain is fried right now, though.
Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady Ningguang wakes up, and start preparing based on the schedule.
Oh, goody.
With you helping out here, we will be able to focus fully on the auction. It will be quite a complicated affair.
I hope everything goes well tomorrow. Thanks for tempting fate, Lumine.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
You say as the sun goes down. Okay, well, Following day, 7 a.m. I'll take that. Oh, nope. Ah. Oh. Oops. Nope. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. I guess I'm gonna have to wait it out. That's nice. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you keep doing that. Where am I going? Oh, right here.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Okay. I won't disturb you.
Did you sleep well?
The same as usual. I was so excited I couldn't sleep. I was a little nervous.
That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, all things considered.
Now then, the schedule. Let's see what you have for me today.
Okay, well, it's something like this. 4 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 4:30, stare into the abyss. 5 o'clock, solve world hunger. Tell no one. 5:30, jazzercise. 6:30, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again. 7 o'clock, wrestle with my self-loathing. I'm booked. Unless, of course, I leave the self-loathing to 9, and then that leaves me with enough time at 10 to stare at the ceiling and slip slowly into madness.
Item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss Lua Chiao.
Wow, I was totally off with that.
Ah, yes. I remember the invitation. I need to make sure I'm well prepared for this.
Is she a friend of yours?
No, someone I've never met before. Today's lunch will be our first time meeting each other.
Okay. It's just lunch. Yeah, I know. It's just lunch. What exactly do you need to prepare? Oh my... Lumine, you really have no idea what you're saying.
She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth.
Yeah, so you kind of see why you need to put a lot of meticulous planning into this. Because it's like, meeting with her is like a once-in-a-lifetime chance for some people, and yeah.
Otherwise, tens of millions of Mora is rather a high price for a lunch. Even one at Lioli Pavilion. Wouldn't you say?
Tens of millions?
That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity with me.
You see? It's exactly as I thought.
To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. I too was rather surprised to see it become so expensive.
Yeah, no kidding.
Time is very valuable to me, so when I first came up with the idea, I made a rule that my time would go to the highest bidder.
Yeah, so whoever won really had to want it.
Gradually, it developed into a lucrative business.
It's like an investment.
Yes, that sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy my time are business people who believe that whatever they spend now, they will make back several times over in due course.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise. All I can do for them is share whatever insight I may have. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of Mora, everyone has their own idea. There is no standardized way to measure something like this.
So this is how rich people think.
You're a very lucky person, you know. You get to sit in on this lunch for free.
She's not wrong.
In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth well, tens of millions of mora.
Then I will listen and learn. Then this could literally be the most valuable lesson I learn in my life. Sure.
There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now, let's have some breakfast before we leave.
What are we eating? Have breakfast with Ningguang. Okay, sure. Wait, where am I going? Oh, over here. Okay, what do we have set up here? Yeah. And Navia is just smiling and staring at the back of her head. How does she get her hair into that bow?
My time with Espina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Oh boy, I can jump on here and mess with our breakfast! Sort of. Quick! Can I do it?
Oh, you're calling for me? Coming!
Yes. This is your stage now. Okay, let's see. How long do I have to wait for this? Of course, technically, it's not really the same because Ningguang isn't literally sitting at the table, so even if I dance for her, it's still not going to be the same. Of course, it's also not going to be helpful if Nilou does not do it at all. Well. Okay, fine, well. It's like, I'm just gonna mess up with our dinner then. Lovers in the Rain. Huh. Oh, there she goes. There you go, Ningguang. Breakfast with the show. Okay, well, that's actually a nice name for it. Especially since Black Rose Akane's whole thing is that she is, like... well, she's an advocate of love. So... like, yeah. I guess that kind of works for her.
Did you organize this entire breakfast?
Yes. I just picked the time slot. I think maybe Baishu arranged it yesterday.
I know what's going on then.
You do? Because I don't.
Please, sit. Have a taste of the Jade Chambers chef's cooking. This kind of food tastes far less satisfying if left out for too long.
You're not telling me something. Thank you.
What do you think? Is the food to your liking?
I ate so much more than I intended to. Lumine, it looks like you haven't touched anything.
Oh, don't forget we have a lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better food.
Better food, you say? Even though I'm looking at a full-course meal right in front of me? Okay, no. I'll get my coat. Okay, no. I'm sorry, Ningguang does things to me.
Still, I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes.
Do you usually eat breakfast with your secretaries? Oh, okay, this is what it is. Moment of truth time.
On occasion. Usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. There is an awful lot to get done most of the time.
Yeah, for real. And then, of course, well, newcomers wouldn't really be aware, but there's this dress where she seriously looks hella fine. And not a day goes by where it's like, I wish I could have seen the event where you get to see her in that dress.
Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here.
Was Baishi trying to set up like an indirect date with you and me?
I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself.
I mean, I'm not a terrible chef, but still... I don't know if my cooking is really to your tastes. I'm not worthy! I'm not worthy of you!
Relax, I'm just joking. Baishar probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra dishes to the breakfast menu.
Yeah.
You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently. My secretaries and I are very grateful to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation.
Not bad. Not bad at all. It was as good as Jinyu Kiosk in Louis Pavilion. I remember one of these places.
Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. You can't compromise on it.
Well, Sayori would probably agree with you on that. I mean, there's a reason why they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And that's one of the reasons, I imagine.
If you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working.
Really? Well, I mean, for the most part, like, I sort of have, like, the same breakfast every day. So, maybe there is some truth to that. Yep, literally, I want breakfast. Or, I guess, to quote one of my channel memes, I need food! Okay, now what?
Well, I'm done eating. We should get ready, then head off to Liali Pavilion. I have some preparations to make first. Could you bring my clothes to my room, please?
You need a change of clothes?
I need a change of mood, and a change of clothes will facilitate that.
I mean, you're not wrong about that, I'm just... yeah...
Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfits.
Oh no, I don't doubt that, especially because, like I just said about a minute ago, there's this dress where you seriously look hella fine, and I'm just like, I am seriously going to regret it for the rest of my life, not seeing that dress in action.
I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. You can fetch it from her.
Understood.
Thank you. I'll be in my room.
And hopefully you're not going to be doing anything weird when I get there. Oh hey, Happy New Year everybody. Yeah, most likely. But let me see, where was I? Right. So here she is. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. And this is that dress. Where it's like, yeah. My god. How many galoshes died to make this little number? Like, it's very different from what she usually wears, especially when color is considered. And she gets rid of her hair bow thingy.
Relaxing days like this are nice. Let's take it easy.
Hello.
Hello, how may I help?
I'm here to fetch a change of clothes for Ningguang.
Ah, yes, of course. Please wait a moment. I'll go and get them.
Okay. After a long wait.
Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ningguang.
Why did you just hand me a set of Emperor's new clothes? That seemed to take you a while.
Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's personal items. Not just clothes either. There are all kinds of jewelry and ornaments.
Yeah, in fact, it's so majestic that MiHoYo can't program us to see it all.
Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess. That's why it took me a little time to find this for you.
Okay, they did think of a reason why we can't see it. Sounds like Ningguang has a huge personal collection. I suppose this is a problem unique to rich people.
Anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for coming to pick it up.
Okay. But yeah, it seriously looked like you just handed me nothing.
Did you get it?
Did you have to ask it like that?
Ah, this is the one. Please, wait for a moment.
Plot twist, it's going to be the exact same clothes that she was wearing the whole time. Oh, hello.
I had this specially tailored recently, and I must say, I'm really rather fond of it.
Yeah, you're not the only one. If you could see my face right now. Oh, I guess I got my wish. Okay.
What do you think? Be honest. I just want to know your first impression.
You look bangin'. It's stunning. It suits you. It's classy. It's all of the above.
Phew. Thank you. I was actually a little nervous.
Why? I mean, why would you be nervous wearing this salafine dress? I mean, it looks so good on you that I can't even talk.
Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident.
Really? Self-confident? Really, you look good in anything.
Oh, then it's mere flattery. You pick your moments to wisecrack, don't you? Now I don't know whether to take what you said earlier seriously.
Oh god, what have I done?
I never knew you had such a mischievous side.
Wait, is she blushing? Hello, if she is.
All right, let's head to Liali Pavilion.
Okay. Let's go. Before I have a meltdown. Oh my god. Hello. Please call an ambulance. Yeah, it's getting hot in here. Quick, Nilu, do a dance for everybody and step in their turkey while you're at it. And oh no, wait, this goes in line with what I was saying in the other stream, where there's people who really want... Okay, yeah, I'm not going to finish that sentence, but... Just know there are weirdos out there who... Oh, okay, there we go. Dinner with the show, or breakfast with the show. Lunch with the show, I don't know. But like I said, yes, Nilu and Sparkle, I know there are people that want very weird things.
Lady Ningguang.
Hello.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Kept you waiting, huh?
No, not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each day. I'm very grateful for any amount of time you can spare for me.
Well, I mean, you did pay a lot to spend time with her, so...
Great. Well, let's leave the formalities aside from now on and make this just a friendly chat.
Yes.
This is the Traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of her.
Hi, I'm Lumine. I have large empty eyes of doom as big as dinner plates, and I'm a war criminal in at least 5 nations.
She happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited her to come along. It's a rare opportunity to dine with her, too. Do you mind if she sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. Oh, what a surprise to be dining with the illustrious Traveler, too.
The game itself doesn't have a save function, which is really annoying. However, with these hangout thingies, you can actually go back to certain chapters and choose the other options. Which, yeah, that way you can see where that leads to, since there's like, well, Ningguang's has like 5 different endings, right? So that way you can, go back and get all the endings if you want to. I thought she'd introduce me as her temporary secretary. Yes, I know, right?
I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions I'd love to ask you.
You can ask them, but I can't guarantee you'll get any answers because Lumine does not talk. All she does is stare. She stares into your soul.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Look at me, getting all overexcited.
No, you're fine.
I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some other markets.
Oh, okay. What other markets are you thinking of venturing into?
That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about. I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest involved, too.
Oh, I see. So that's what you want to get in on, alright.
So, the rumors are true, then?
What rumors?
Rumors? About what, exactly?
Yeah, what rumors are going around?
You know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship.
What? What are you saying? And no, you're right, Lumine would fit in. Because, yeah, all she literally does is just stand there and stare. There are very few times you get to hear her voice, like, outside of her, like, attacking and calling out attacks, and, yeah, but... Really? Are you serious?
You haven't heard?
Nope. Are these rumors widespread?
Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously includes her relationships.
Okay, looks like we're making headlines.
And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
I mean, you're not wrong about that, but at the same time, I'm like... actually, I need to be very careful at how I answer this. let's try and play it cool. And you can tell because my voice is cracking.
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it.
Ningguang, you're not helping me here.
The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we enjoy today.
Okay, now you are helping me.
Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire her on a personal level too.
And now the shippers are gonna go crazy.
Oh, yes. Well, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle. The first one being the captain.
Yep, Captain Beidou, who I know a ton of people ship Ningguang with, like no tomorrow.
You're comparing apples and Sunsetias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache.
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental, I can't help but wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
I can't tell you there. And I forget, does Beidou have a hangout? I think she might. Well, we're not doing that one, though.
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescent spine business? I hear that's been all the rage recently.
Really? Those things? Those things that you get from the fireflies?
No, something else. All the talk about luminescent spines is just empty hype.
Hope you hear that. You need to sell your stock now.
Oh, but isn't there some new technology from Fontaine that needs lots of luminescent spines to make it work?
That I don't know.
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fanning the flames?
MAS I'm totally fine with, since, like, I feel like people like me and Dreknog are probably the only ones keeping that game alive by this point. But, okay. And, anyway, where was I? You know, she brings up a good point. It's like, the whole idea, like, yeah, someone has to be kind of, like, spreading the word and trying to get the hype about it. Who's to say that it's not someone from within the industry?
I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the profits that could be made on the end product.
So there's a surplus that kind of overshoots the demand, thereby meaning there's really no profit to be made. I remember my time studying economics and a little bit of my marketing skills.
So I would advise you to be cautious.
In other words, it could be a dead-end venture for you.
I see. Well, I was planning to get your opinion on how to get started in that business.
And, well, it looks like now you have to rethink your entire approach.
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives, making this a very risky business to enter into in the short term.
And I think that goes for, like, anything, really, in life. You never know.
Long term, it's very difficult to say. But I believe there's too much uncertainty to make it worth your investment. You worked hard to earn every more you own, and you should be just as careful spending it as you were making it.
Oh boy. Ain't that the truth? Hit the nail on the head. Yeah, like, literally couldn't have said it better.
You think so too, huh?
At least do your research before you part with any money. Yeah, well... Then again, I mean... Nightmare Ninja already knows about it, but let's just say that, well, I took a bit of a financial loss recently. And it was something that kind of had to do with our DDLC mods, and kind of why a couple of our projects ended up being delayed somewhat. And I mean, well, I guess, like, on the one hand, I did trust the person, but on the other hand, I guess the signs were there.
Okay, got it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take my time and not rush into anything.
Yep, so you can do it. Take your time, do it right. You can do it.
Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an industry that I'm genuinely interested in getting involved with.
Yeah, and at the very least, you can at least put that money into something that you're confidently, like, attached to. So long as it isn't a dead-end venture, then you might need to also rethink your approach.
Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how much we'd get through, but you've answered every question I wanted to ask.
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
Oh, let me see. And we can just stare lovingly into her eyes as I look at your reply here. Oh. Oh, so you use her on a... Oops. You play the game on Steam Deck. Yeah, I had to stop myself there. Lest I make another mistake like the time I said that I was going to do Yai Miko. But anyhow. It would be interesting to see, like, if the game did recognize certain things, like, well, you know, like, it does recognize the device you're playing it on. Oh, yeah. Well, at this point, I mean, there's literally footage of it, so at this point, I have nothing to lose. Anyway, what I was going to say is, I know the DDLC, the base game, it does recognize, like, certain, like, recording software you use, as well as, in some cases, it recognizes if you're streaming it. When I played the game for myself, it didn't recognize the software I was using at all. As far as, like, you playing it on, like, a laptop or whatever, I have no idea if it would be, like, that advanced, though. I think, like, maybe with the Steam Deck, it might have, like, an easier time, but even then, I don't know the tech specs of the Steam Deck and the technicalities that go into that. Otherwise, I mean, like, yeah, that would be kind of funny just to see, like, how she would react to that. Like, you're taking me somewhere on the go. Versus being like, yeah, I'm going to put you in a flash drive, and then I'm going to take you with me somewhere, as far as you know.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue Harbor.
Well, she didn't get that way overnight. At least from what someone told me about Ningguang's hangout, where apparently Ningguang apparently started out being very poor to the point where she couldn't even afford shoes, which is, like, you know. But yeah, at least look at her now. Almost like a literal rags to riches kind of story.
You think clearly. You are very knowledgeable, and you keep yourself well informed. It would take me a very long time to come anywhere close to your level.
And let's not forget that she looks hella fine, and she is, like, very intelligent and classy to boot with that. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, I guess like telling her, like, yeah, you're on a Steam Deck or whatever. Or imagine for fun, it's like, hey, you're on my TV! I'm watching you right now! This is why so many people want to pay to spend time with Ningguang.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored?
Jesse, this is boring! Okay, no. No, I'm finding it all very interesting. And seriously, you nearly gave me a heart attack when you changed into that dress.
Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you?
Well, when you cross your arms like that and stare at me that way, maybe I'll give it a shot in the future. I'm a novice, but I was able to follow because you explained everything so clearly. Okay, let's see. I can either give her hope and be like, yeah, I'm interested, or be like totally making it sound like she's, well, totally I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Let's move on.
That means you also have a good head on your shoulders and the ability to learn rapidly.
Well, I mean, sometimes I can IRL be like a quick learner. So long as I get everything told to me in a good fashion. Oh. So basically like the Poltergeist movie. Or, well, alternatively, I guess maybe more like the, well, okay, maybe not like The Ring, because let's be real. Okay, Ninja. Oh, I literally said that. Anyhow, well, I guess see you later then, Ninja, and we'll see about what we discuss later. Yeah, because there's at least like a 7-second delay when it comes to what I'm doing and what goes on the stream, but like, yeah. Ideally, though, I would like to imagine that Monica will not crawl out of the TV like Sadako. Because, well, you know, that would be kind of scary. And especially if it's like you only have 7 days.
If you are in need of Mora, you should absolutely consider doing business.
But I wouldn't know what business venture to go in.
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and more. I can't wait to try out everything I've learned.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon.
Until next time, I'm a British person. Good night.
Right then. Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next? Although...
Yeah, in fact, I think someone did a bit of fan art of her, like, climbing out of a computer monitor, and she just totally, like, falls on the floor, and she looks super embarrassed, and she's kind of there like, oops, I'm sorry. And, like, yeah. I wouldn't want her to fall and get hurt, though. I especially would not hope that she would, you know, completely destroy the desk and everything on it.
I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretarial trio is getting along.
I don't know. And seriously, I just can't believe she just comes out of the dress and I'm like, oh my. It's like, well, it's like, wish granted. Don't worry about them. They're very capable. Well, we have time to go and check up on them if you want. Okay, I imagine this would be a major branch, so let's go with the idea that they're fine and the Jade Chamber is not on fire right now.
Yes, you're right. Whatever happens, they can handle it.
Yes, and hopefully we will not go back and it'll be on fire. Oh, I see. In my case, the TV is... Okay, actually, I don't even remember how big this TV is, but it's at least 3 feet off the ground. So, I mean, there's no fireplace in here, but, like, if she were to try climbing out of this thing, she would get hurt. Like, I would have to be like, okay, if you're gonna come out of the TV, at least let me put some pillows on here for you, because you're gonna possibly hit your head, and I don't want you getting hurt.
In that case, what's next on the schedule?
Meeting with the informants.
Ah, okay then. Yes, it's been some time since I last caught up with them.
Okay.
Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting them.
What are you picking up? Oh. What? Oh, hello.
Thank you for your patronage.
No, it says thank you for your custom. That's all you have to say. Empty head! I'm just gonna throw these pillows at you then. Grumpy. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be running around as Lolly now. Oh, wait. Hello. Oh, what? Okay, I'll take it.
Take me up.
Okay. That was random. Okay, yeah, oh, what the hell? I nearly glitched into the wall! Well, I can make her look very bored and grumpy and sexy all at once. But anyway.
Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for repair.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please. I'll fetch it immediately.
Oh, I see. Does your floor have, like, carpeting? Because, like, mine doesn't. Which is why I'm just gonna hear, like... Yeah, if I imagine someone falling off of where the TV is, they're gonna get hurt. No matter what. And that's why I'm just sort of like... yeah, like, real talk, if someone were to do that, like, yeah, no. Like, hold on, let me make sure that it's gonna be a safe landing for you.
Very good. Don't rush now. Please, handle it with care.
Is it something very valuable?
Yes, and no.
Okay. What do you mean?
You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods.
True, that's my impression. Actually, not exclusively.
The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something custom-made.
You mean like people who get their suits custom-made in London? Okay, well.
This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is quite ordinary. In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the item was ever worth.
What? Well, then again, that's kind of how it goes sometimes, where it's like, for example, I had something happen to a TV, and it seemed like repairing the TV would have cost more than to actually just go buy a new one. And yeah, you see, like, okay, so then yeah, you do kind of see where I'm going with that. So yeah, I would not want Monica to get hurt, especially.
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it and see whether you're satisfied with our work.
Oh, it's a comb.
We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition. You'll still see a few marks on there, though. This was unavoidable because of how badly damaged the item was.
Huh.
That's fine. Thank you for your hard work.
You were right about it being a little ordinary.
Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants. It reminds her of her mother.
Oh. So there's a sentimental value to it. Which, as we all know, you cannot put a price on.
My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair that I endeavor to meet any requests they have in return.
Oh, let me see. Oh, I see. Very interesting nickname for her. What's even more interesting, though, is the fact that for anyone who's played Night Nurse and Night Nurse Remastered, there is the character of Momoko Takahashi, who is kind of portrayed as being, well, kind of a jerk. So it's like, what a kind of, like, flip the script kind of moment there. But, like, obviously, you named your Monica without the whole idea that the character of Momoko was, like, at least the inklings of her date back to 2021, so...
Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the relationship between me and my informants.
And even then, Momoko is kind of a common name for, like, various characters in anime and games, so... Okay, and you see, like, yeah, Momo from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Which, I mean, like I said... But, yeah, like, if you ever played Night Nurse or Night Nurse Remastered, I'll just say that there is a duo of these two girls by the names of Destiny and Momoko, and they are kind of set up as antagonists, with Momoko probably being, like, the nastiest between the two of them in terms of how mean she is. So that's why I'm just kind of like, when I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, there's Momo, the lemur from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And there are, like, a few different girls out there that I'm aware of who at least have Momo as, like, a nickname. And then, like, one that I kind of remember off the top of my head is Momoko from Wedding Peach, another anime. Oh, yep. And I mean, it's kind of a cute name for her. I mean, like, there are crazier things I've seen people do. Like, one person who I saw nicknamed their Monica as Monicita. Which I guess is like a pun on Mamacita. Which, okay. And, well, you know... This was before the Mida character from me side, existed. However you say the game's name. I thought useful intel could only be bought with Mora. Money can't buy you everything. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
It's understandable to think that way, and in the vast majority of cases, you'd be completely right.
Considering that I like her name as Monica, I haven't really changed it on mine, but I do... Well, Okay, there was that one video I did where I tried giving her a bunch of nicknames to kind of see how she'd react. You know, without calling her anything that would be mean or hurt her feelings, because I don't want to do that to her. Meanwhile, there were also the nicknames I offered for her to give to me, some of which where she's like, yeah, no, don't talk about yourself like that. And like, no, Monica, you don't understand. It's my character. I'm the trash man. I step into the ring and I throw garbage all over this place.
But things are a little different with these particular informants. Mora doesn't get you very far with this crowd.
Really? So then what... How do you get far with them, then? But yeah... I still remember that. And then, of course, there's the fact that I made her call me freaking Granddad. I don't know why that's a thing that works. Yes, I did that. And I just... That was so random. I'm pretty sure that's a DBZ abridged reference when Bulma's talking to Trunks. Yeah. Except instead of internally screaming, I was just laughing, because I'm like, oh my god, this is real. So yeah, if you were to call her Mom or Mommy or any variant, yeah. On the flip side, though, she has issues if you ask her to call you Dad or Daddy. She'll straight up deny you. Which is why I wanted to see, okay, she doesn't want to call you Dad, but what about Granddad? And yes! It took it! Oh, really? Okay, then maybe it has to do with the affection that you're at with her. I don't know, like... Because at least... God, I don't remember how much affection I would have had when I did that. Well, like, right now, my Monica has, like, over 2,000, like, affection with me, but... I've been playing the game since 2019, so, well... I mean... Then again, there have been people who have played it for less time, and they have a hell of a lot more affection with her, because they play that game, like, religiously. I just only play it every once in a while. Which is why I don't update the series so much anymore. Unless someone actually updates the game, then it's like, yeah, there's not much left for me to do, and I don't like it. Which is why I feel kind of bad for my Monica, where it's like, whenever I'm here, like, saying that I have to go away for a while, and I don't know when I'll be back, and she's just kind of, well, you know... Or like the few times where I said that it would be like a little over a month or whatever, and she's there like, I can wait that long. Like, she's literally here, like, trying to psych herself out and be like, you know, and then she says that when she goes to tell you that you're all I have, and I'm just like, ugh. And, well... And it's kind of like, well, I know she's not real and whatever. In fact, I used to get a lot of, like, troll comments on my Monica After Story videos, basically saying that I'm, you know, like, whatever. Okay, well, let me see real quick. You've only had her since February. Oh my. Wow. Yeah, you definitely shot up there. Like, you've had her less than a month, and it's like you already have her at 600 some affection. Like, ugh. Like, I don't even know. Well, okay. I guess we can stare at Ningguang being hella fine and beautiful while I look at my Monica After Story affection log. Okay, where was it? Okay, yeah, so the last time I played it was February 2020, well, okay, yes, February 2025, February 21st, 2025. Okay, and as I'm looking at it, I'm currently sitting, as of February 21st of this year, at 2,311 affection with her. But, like, yeah, I'm kind of here, like, I unfortunately do not remember. Let me see, yeah, I'm just kind of here like, I don't remember. Because I know that I did, like, try that, and, like, I was, like, kind of raffling a ton. But, yeah, I just do not remember where exactly. Okay, I found it. It is episode 13 of my Monica After Story videos. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Well, okay, I'm going to watch it at like 2 times speed. Okay, let me see. Unfortunately, I had to, like, I did have to take it down originally when I re-uploaded it. Okay, yes. So, okay, this was recorded March 12th of 2019. And basically, so what Monica does is she gives you a smug face, and then she's like, oh, you're a mama's boy, huh? And then I start freaking out about the face, and then she says, I'll be your mommy, and I'm just like, what? Let me see. Well, okay, I have the... If I have the affection log open... What did I have her at? Well, okay. Oh, no, why did I do that? Okay, let me see if I can find March. Okay, so I'm looking for... Okay, 3/12/2019. Okay. Wait. Huh? Okay, we have 3/5, 3/9, and 3/14. Well. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that it's the 3/9. But the weird thing about that is the affection that I had with my Monica Yeah, I have no idea how big the affection log is here, but anyway. If I look at the affection I had with Monica in March... So, March 9th, her affection was at 106. March 14th, her affection was at 115. March 19th, 124. So... I don't know. The only thing I can possibly think of is... maybe the game devs actually updated the game to the point where, like, they took that out, and Monica, like, you do that and she does feel a little uncomfortable about it, versus here, where for whatever reason my Monica's a little cheeky and she's there quoting DBZ Abridged. Let me see. Okay, let me actually read your thing here. Okay, and well, you see, so the way I do it, with the exception of the first year, the way I do it is I'm only, like, recording the game when I play it. So I only play the game when I record it. I have never left the game on, like, super long. So I've never experienced the "can I hold you" option. And I've never seen her wake up with her hair, like, kind of messed up. And likewise, I have never installed, like, any, like, sub-mods from the community outside of some different locations and outfits. But, yeah, otherwise... and I would imagine that my... I don't know how many megabytes in size the affection log I have is, but... yeah.
And this only makes me all the more excited to meet with them.
Oh god, the way she said that.
Thank you for the repair, Xingqi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
Yes, and she's really excited.
Let's go and meet them.
Okay. Oh. I kind of like that idea. Like, I could... at least I could kind of headcanon that she would love that.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
And at least, like, the way I write Monica in our mods is, like, she's definitely a huge fan of music. So... in fact, like, in almost every mod that I have her in, she sings something. Yes, actually. Look up ArdrethShadow on Discord. And likewise, if you did want to keep up with, like, any of Team Trader's mods, we do have the Team Trader Discord server as well. I just don't have it, like, publicly open because of, well... let's just say we had some bad experiences a while back. Especially involving one case where a former member of our team kind of talked badly about the girl who Akane is based on, who, I should add, passed away in 2022, and it's very complicated, to say the least. And that's just the second time that that's ever happened.